It's Versus. I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. Will, what's going on today?
First, I have to address the elephant in the room. No. For those people who are paying attention, or people like wondering, we actually did not plan to wear the exact same fucking color in this stream. It just happened.
Occasionally that will happen. There's only so many
Occasionally
colors.
that'll happen. And quite frankly, the fact that we both chose the same color is the most interesting thing we're going to be talking about in this fucking stream.
Because today we are talking about one of the few positive things I will say is for the Demon's Child. Unlike most of the movies we watch, this box art here, that is the kid and that is the demon. So that's a plus that they took the care to have the people in the movie on the box art. That doesn't normally happen in an ITN distribution film, even though this is like that Russian subset that they. I forgot what the guy's name is. Well, he did Clownery and a few other movies. His first name is Eros. I'll look it up while you talk, Will.
Yeah. So, for those of you who remember Clownery, if you don't, consider yourself lucky. But if you were hoping that we were going to start talking about like a dude blowing a demon, unfortunately that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, no dude gets no dude is forced to blow another dude at gunpoint.
Yeah, that didn't happen in this movie. There's only really like 1 point fractional character in this whole movie. Eros Stantona is the director.
There we go.
This is basically a very long, very sparse dialogue, one-woman play, but this is not as good as No One Will Save You. Basically, the plot is there's a woman. Her name is, I think she's Dora, and her sister was Nora. She's searching for her sister that went missing at this gigantic. It's like a mansion, but it's like a hostel. Like it's set up like a bed and breakfast, but it's a mansion. Because the rooms have numbers, but only the mom and the son live there. Whatever. I digress. So she apparently also has medical training because she needed to get hired to go to this building.
In the email, you said you study medicine.
Yes.
What year are you in?
3rd. I know. I'm a bit behind.
Because there's a boy there. Yeah, there's a boy there, and the boy is in a coma.
This is Corey, my angel.
So, and that kind of unfolds. But yeah, she goes there to take care of him, knowing that her sister went missing there. So that's odd. And then we find out the mystery. It's a mystery. It's like a fine giallo. Mario Bava would be proud of this movie. And it just goes on forever and nothing happens. Well, your initial thoughts.
I wish I had initial thoughts here, John. This film gives me literally nothing to feel.
Yeah, I'll sum up the movie. I'll sum up what happens. She gets there. The mom fucks off because that's part of the twist. The mom fucks off. The kid is legit in a coma. The boy in the striped pajamas just lays in the bed. Yeah. And then she wakes up. She showers. She changes her clothes. She drinks wine. She changes a saline bag. She goes to sleep. And this repeats itself ad nauseum while she uncovers the mysteries of this place. And the mysteries are that the kid wrote in composition books and drew pictures.
16th February 2018. Today's date is birthday.
But when you hold the pictures up to cameras, the writing doesn't exist.
This seemed like it was bordering on Omen-esque, but as we talked beforehand, the kid's not haunted. The kid's not possessed.
Yeah.
And then what really
he's not possessed, nor is he the Antichrist.
Although I feel like the main gist of the Omen is also the main gist here is that had someone just pulled out we wouldn't have had a movie.
Right.
And I feel that's fair. Like to me, like the mystery of the place, like the things being pieced together, also feels a lot like The Boy. But
the boy is a good. This is like a mashup of The Boy is a good one, and then like The Skeleton Key, kind of.
Oh, you got a good one, The Skeleton Key.
Yeah. So, but also like she's alone in this house with this comatose boy. She's consistently seeing weird shit, hearing weird shit. She's by herself. She never calls in the cavalry, even though she has a connection to a woman. Her name is Phoenix.
Have you noticed or found anything?
A calendar.
That she talks to online all the time. So she, this is the person that sent her there, I guess, to do the investigative stuff. At first, she doesn't believe her, but then for a good portion of the movie, not only does she believe her, she's helping her. Yet there's never any idea that she's in danger, even though she is clearly in fucking danger. But her response whenever she gets into danger is she yells, "Fuck you."
I can't believe it! Fuck you!
She's like, "Fuck you!" And she throws her phone. And she's like, "Fuck you!" And she's like yelling at, and of course she has the Russian accent. So it's funny if you've ever met a Russian woman.
Which makes me think that they found like some like they found some like I don't want to necessarily call her a prostitute. But
she's clearly an actress. She's been in other movies, like Clownery.
I mean, but think about it. Like
she is clearly like page one of the
Tracy Lords has done movies. Okay, I'm just putting that out there here.
She was great in Excision. But
there you go.
When you get those emails in your spam folder, like Russian women are lonely, this is the woman that is in that spam email. It's her.
Yeah, and so they taught her. They tried to teach her English, and the only thing that stuck was "fuck you." Yeah, this is why I'm going with.
Yeah. So basically, like, this movie goes on forever, and then like eventually she's there long enough that the demon now has power and manifests. However, right, and this is the big plot hole. Not like these movies don't have plot holes, but this is the big plot hole. The demon like manifests. We find out that the demon will kill once a year to grant this boy to come out of the coma because he had been in a car accident. That's why he's in the coma. And right. He was never going to come out of it. But the mom made a deal with the demon to basically bring caregivers to the house once a year. The demon will kill the caregiver, grant the son 11 months of not being in a coma to go back into the coma. Then they bring another caregiver, and the cycle repeats. Ad nauseum, I guess. What a great deal. However, before the demon kills, they don't even kill her. They bury her alive. She's alive. At the end of the movie. But she tells Phoenix everything. Like everything that's going to happen. Which means that like this is the last year this will ever happen. Because like the jig is up, but the movie ends like so many other horror movies end on like that score upswing, like where like evil has won. Evil doesn't win. Go to the next week when the cops fucking show up. Like that's what's gonna happen here.
Right. Like this movie is like bafflingly weird because like. The kid does fuck all after it like wakes up.
There's a lot of creepy shit. That's about it.
Like he smiles like a kid who just needs to be bit slapped repeatedly. But that's about the most evil shit. Yeah. That's not even the most evil shit he does. That's the most interesting thing he does.
The kid's life consists of he writes in the journal and goes back to sleep. That's his whole life.
Yeah, so and it's like he's awake for like 4 weeks of the entire year. The rest of the 11 months, he's in this fucking coma.
I think it's the opposite. I think he's up for the 11 months and then he's in the coma for the month. But
okay, but
even if he is up for the 11 months, he does nothing with his time. He just
wears those pajamas. He doesn't fucking age.
He writes in a journal. He writes in the journal and then goes back into the coma. Like at this point, I would break the deal with the demon. You got a shit deal. Like your kid sucks.
It's like if there's a reason, the one thing that bothers me about this film most of all is that we don't understand why. Like, because there's no one around caring for this fucking kid.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in the house. I guess the mom cares for him when he's alive and awake. But like their life is nothing. Their life is like, here's your breakfast. No one lives around here. We don't do anything. We don't leave this house. Like I would be like, peace. Like he could be dead. That's fine.
I mean, this kid doesn't even have an Atari to his fucking name.
Yeah, that house sucks.
Yeah, no, at what point, this? At what point, like, is this kid going to like wake up, like when he's like fucking like 6 or 7, and go, "This is bullshit. Can I go back to sleep?"
Right.
Like, so no, there's nothing that makes sense about this movie. There's nothing. This is one that, John, we do this week after week. Of all the shit that we watch, most of the shit at least gives us something to talk about. And feels, well, at the very least, worthwhile seeing. This is not that film.
This movie could have been 5 minutes long, like
literally
100, and it would have been like a 4-star movie. I would say.
Yeah, because at least it like sets up something potentially interesting. But this movie is 80 minutes long with 5 minutes worth of plot. It's fucking stupid.
I would agree. Let's rate it.
Rate it.
I don't know what you rated it, but like I'm pretty low. Like I just felt like it legit, like nothing, like absolutely nothing happens, and just like it ends tonally opposite than it should, because they're done, so they didn't win. Stop! Don't tell me they won when they lost one videotape. Well,
see, I went very slightly higher than you. I went 1.5, because like for me, again, like 1 or below, you have to be like peddling some like really dark shit. You have to be like if this kid like came out of the coma and then like put on a MAGA hat, then I would probably like give this like some 1 star or less. But he's not even doing that kind of interesting shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if a film feels like a waste of my time, and we like, again, we do this show to entertain you people, so we watch dumb shit to entertain. I was not entertained by this movie, and I guarantee you will not be either. Which is why I can't give it that extra half star. I have to give it a 1.5.
Well, let's look forward to next week. I don't know what to expect. This movie is a Chinese production, but it's under the ITN distribution header. This is Creature of the Mist. Okay, like that looks like modern ITN box art, to be honest with you. I don't know what to expect. There were no other like Chinese produced movies within the ITN catalog. So this will either be good by comparison, or just shit. I don't know.
I'm very like bring that cover art back up, because I'm very curious about something. What the fuck is that tagline?
Pray for clear. I mean, I guess it's in the mist. What? So if there's no mist, then the skies are clear and that thing won't be there. How are we getting how are we getting like the offshoot of the Great Wall with that tagline? I'm very intrigued. Well, we'll find out next week. But if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. I'm only going to show you the new Letterboxd challenge. So starting in 2026, that is the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd challenge. Go there, make your list. We'll talk to you guys about it in the future. Until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. This has been Versus. Here comes the Why We Love Horror schedule.